Okay. It looks like we're live. I'm gonna just trust the system here. Okay, had to make sure it said it was public, because if not, that would have been bad again. Warlock. Okay. Is it live? Quickly, just making sure. Alright. Hey, Skinny Frog. How you doing? Alright, so it is actually live. Sweet. Okay. Playing some Destiny 2. Again, because weirdly I'm enjoying the hell out of this game. I am doing good. I figured because I still have not gotten a lot of work done on the newest video because I work all day tomorrow. Figured, hey, you know, may as well do some streaming. And also, I need to figure out really quick where the Lunar Splunker bounty is. Hey, Lyra, Ashley, Skinny Frog, Corgi, Brooklyn. Let's see here. Oh, okay, this is, Alright. I have to go back to Eris. Need a study, but I'm probably not going to be too active in the chat, but I'll be watching. Okay. So... That's for Dreambane. Let's go here. Destiny 2, it's been interesting on how it's been going lately. But before Forsaken, it was okay, but it had some problems. Forsaken was surprisingly good, and I'm really sad I doubted it, if I'm being honest. It took a long time for it to become decent. And then, this is really good so far. So, I can't bitch too much. I really can't. I think there's a bounty from Eris that I have to get.
You have faced the Hellmouth and lived.
Okay, Lunar Splunker.
Prepare you.
I should have done this as well. Power weapon. Okay. Just stocking up on some. Got so repetitive for the expansion. Yeah, I agree. Admittedly, Destiny gets relatively like it gets repetitive often. We're gonna travel here really quick because I have to go loot lost sectors really quick. So I can do a mission. I have to go through this and actually do these. I think, yeah, back here's the way. Most games nowadays do so also. Yeah, that's true. There's some games that I love, but it's like kind of a slog after the halfway point. And there's some games where it's like I want to like them so bad, but I feel like it's going to take a while for them to get better. But Division 2 is really good, but I'm going to be honest, it gets kind of boring, especially lately. Okay, so I need to go to this dark sector. Did I say Destiny 2 when I said, I'm going to say the Division 2. But Division 2 is like kind of a hot mess. And I still have to keep going. Red Dead Redemption 2 is that for me right now? I like the bounty stuff they've added. The bounty is really good. Oh, okay. Go over here. Is it? Okay. Facing the right way. Never collecting. I mean, the Division 2 is really good, but it's got problems. Never collecting. I didn't go for that one. The bounty hunting, like, I did the Wolfman one. That's like it was like the first weekly one. That one was good. Howdy gamers, how do you do, Pyro? Let's see. By the way, I'm actually finally working on a new video, and it's going to be, why does nobody bring up? But it's going to not be a completely depressing topic that instantly just hurts me and probably hopefully doesn't demonetize me. But it's a very reasonable thing to bring up, so I'm gonna make that a video. Because the Ray Diaz one was seriously depressing me. All the audio for that's awful, and I'm gonna do a video on that nonetheless. But I'm glad to just to one, not do a topic that instantly bums me the fuck out. You know, it bums me out, but not in the same way that like your Ray Diaz video will. But it's a topic that's like it scares me just because of the influence of certain things like this. And I'm going to do a film review soon, for real this time, for sure. Hopefully, because I actually bought it, just so that way I wouldn't be able to, like, completely get rid of it. I've got a monetary investment in it now. And I'm going to do a film review on the new Doom movie that looks like a porn parody of Doom. So, like, an actual film review will happen for sure this time, I promise. Hopefully. Maybe. Because it's something like the video I'm doing. It references one of my favorite creators on this website, which really like the guy, really respect him. His reviews are really good. So that gives you a little hint for what it is. But he got slandered by a website, and I want to talk about how that works and how that can hurt creators' career and stuff. That is stuff to keep watch for, and I also need to work on improving Patreon rewards. That's a big thing. That's gonna hurt. Why did I do that? So how's everybody's night tonight? Shit. I heard that thing coming from behind. It's daytime in Australia. That's fair. I'm glad to my my Australian friends. Although your country censors games on a very weird scale. Bed soon, work tomorrow. It's 3 AM right now. Life is great. Boring night. Beautiful day though. Hey, that's good. I worked all day, and then I work all day tomorrow. So I figured, you know, I want to play a game before I have to go to bed in a couple hours. Yeah, I know. Calm but can't sleep. I feel that. It's about 10, almost 10:15 here. Day 8 of a terrible sinus infection. Oh, oof. I have not had one of those in years, and I'm never excited for anything like that. You like your videos? Thank you. For the longest time, it took me to get to a point where I could, one, watch a video of mine without hating it, because my older videos, some of them will never see the light of day again, because just how low quality they are and how much I hate it. But it took me a long time to get to a point where I genuinely liked the videos. It's early for you for... Oh, shit. But I'm glad people like them, and I'm still at the point where I know I need to improve a lot, but I'm at a point where I can comfortably enjoy putting stuff out. Which, like, genuinely, some of the older videos, I straight up deleted. Nobody's ever seeing those again because they're bad. They represent what I call the trial and error phase of my channel, where it's just like, I was throwing everything at the wall trying to see what I liked making. Good that you're enjoying new stuff? Thank you. I think everybody that creates stuff on YouTube really hates their early work, because they can see immediately just like where the process went wrong and what they'd never do again. Or at least like how they'd never do it again is what I should say. Trying to see how long this whole... Oh shit, that's gonna hurt. I can never be a YouTuber. I delete video right after I uploaded it. You could... Oh, thank you, Abigail. You can also see how far you've come. Oh yeah, and it took a very long time to get to like to get to a point where I actually liked making videos. Because there were times, the Winnie, Wisconsin one's the best example, although that one's like 40 minutes long, so probably not like the best example, but that one took so much out of me to make. Not even just being a creator. If I see something I did a couple of years ago, I'd cringe too. There were, one point I was going to do a little machinima series in Grand Theft Auto, where I was doing similar ideas to what I'm doing now, but it was awful. This was your nickname? It's the channel name that I have. Most people just call me, like, by my first name, which I've said on the channel, so it's not, like, doxing me or anything, but Michael, or Mike. It's just a little channel name, and I was like, okay, that works. Shit. Whoop, I'm about to die. There is a really good quote someone made where it's like 99% of creators hate everything they've done like 2 years ago, and the other percent is lying. Oh yeah, place in China. Yep. No on that, Lyra. Oh shit! I'm gonna keep dying. My dad's name. It's a great name. It's a very strong name, you know? No. Oh, boy. Mike is in my con. Of course. See more butts. Trying to think some of the other ones. First videos of Austin Jones. That one, like, I don't. You know something I don't remember actually. Did I include the video of him trying to twerk? I actually don't remember if I had that in that video. That video, that was like a turning point in how I saw my content. Which, I should have included that, because he That was the most disgusting part of it, now that I think about it. He genuinely tried to twerk for a video, and it just, that was where it really cemented it. It's like, God, I fucking hate people. There's a funny story. My my ex-girlfriend actually found my channel because the one I did about the bidet. Apparently, I say "the" in a weird way, which I never knew. That's how someone found my channel, which I thought was pretty awesome. I wonder how he's doing in jail. Hopefully, he's not doing good. You know, the best thing Austin Jones can do, well, the moment he gets out of jail, is to genuinely apologize and give every bit of money up he had to the people that he hurt. That's the only good thing he could do, is the moment he gets out of jail, give every single dime he has up, well, that obviously reasonably enough to live, and just fucking, because apparently he cried to the jury, he apologized to them. Brock Turner, he's going to get, he's gonna be somebody's bottom bunk in jail. Apologize for just making another emo. Oh, shit. Brock Turner will most likely never see the light of day, and that is the best news possible. So I think Austin Jones only got about 10 years. Let me look. Jones. Let me see what his sentence was. 10 years. He actually got who's Brock Turner? Oh, he's a scumbag rapist. Brock Turner date raped a woman out on a yard. Let me see if I can. Turner. Holy shit! The Wikipedia articles got so much shit. So yes, they raped a girl. He attempted to flee. Someone confronted him and held him down. Yeah, he sexually assaulted a 22-year-old woman who was named. Her name in the court documents was Emily Doe. But yes, there was widespread criticism. The judge essentially let him off scot-free, essentially. He was incarcerated for 6 months in a Santa Clara County jail, followed by 3 years of probation. He was released 3 months early. Additionally, Turner must register as a sex offender for the rest of his life and participate in a sex offender rehabilitation program. Because the judge said that it shouldn't ruin his life. Was he famous for anything else? I was confusing Brock Turner first, yeah. 2 Swedish students who saw what was going on and then chased the cycling down, made sure she was okay. Yeah, she's apparently coming out with a memoir. Memoir? Where the fuck did I say the word memoir? Jesus Christ, I'm a moron. She's coming out with a memoir that is titled Know My Name, a Memoir, which your successor experience of assault, trial, and aftermath. Does Brock Turner have any money? It came from a rich family, from what I can kind of tell. He also looks like a preppy douchebag. He was a swimmer? Yeah. Is that why I got such a light sentence? Most likely. Also, I mean, we're talking about Santa Clara, California. If you've seen that area of California, it's very much full of loaded people. He was also born in Dayton, Ohio. Another reason not to like him. Sorry, folks. I'm not a fan of Dayton. Not a fan of Ohio most of the time, if I'm being honest. Every time I've gone there, it's just been a fucking shit show. Live in SoCal. The judge said it would ruin his life. Here's the thing. There is a reason we have prison systems. We have reform. We're supposed to reform people in our prison systems. You know, if a judge really thought this was going to ruin his life, get him reformed. That's literally the reason our goddamn prison system exists. If someone comes out of a prison a better person, a changed person, is willing to repent properly, then people usually are willing to, like, genuinely care about someone's forgiveness. Yeah, what about the victim? Her life is ruined? Yeah. And then, yeah, the judge, father telling the judge it was just 30 minutes of action. What a fucking prick. I hope the father gets something that's coming to him. Just because he's a fucking prick for that. I can't tolerate most people when it comes to shit like that, just in general. This system is going on, it's pretty fucked. I agree with you, you're talking about that. Some sexual offender is making public knowledge where he lives for the rest of his life. His life is kind of ruined, not to the extent it should be. He should serve at the very least, 20 years in prison. But everything's fucked. Victim Chanel is moving on. True. And, she's writing a memoir about it and hopefully can tell her story in a way that, like, we'll get it out there for more people. Oh, this is what the shader button is. Release her name or memoir, good for her. Oh, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna start getting to missions, because this has become a horribly depressing topic now. Let's see. Not much, Abby. We are, playing some Destiny. I'm trying to find a decent-looking shader for this. Change it up. This looks actually really nice. Apply. PS4, currently on PC. However, it is cross-save now, so people can jump between, like, different platforms. Just got my Destiny connected up to Steam. Just hit 790 as a Warlock. Very nice. I am not currently... I'm currently at 854. Just finished God of War. What are some other good games on PS4? I would probably say, like, PS4 wise, I'd recommend picking up, I'd say, like, Persona 5 is really good. The Yakuza games are, like, fucking amazing. They're starting to port them to PC finally. I'd start with Yakuza 0 and Kiwami. A lot of people like Horizon. Until Dawn is really good. Like, Until Dawn's so much, like... It's really, really, really good. Okay, hang on, I'm trying to see really quick where else I need to go for... Okay. Sorry. Sadly, my laptop can't run Destiny. It's a little bit of a pain to run this game sometimes. Is this the right? Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Sorry, just charting. I'm gonna quickly go here. Try Yakuza. Yeah, Yakuza, it's very story heavy, and there's, like, it's English text, but Japanese voices, but it's so much fun. Follow your Twitter? Thank you. So what's the tea? Currently, let's see, well, there's been a lot of Onision stuff, but I've not caught up with everything, so I haven't done, like, a stream or a video about that yet. I know Repsion just went over the voicemails, though, and if you haven't seen voicemails or a stream we did for voicemails before, Repsion's video is fucking gold. He's doing really good with his Onision videos. Do Kai? I might do a stream just, like, dedicated to talking about Kai. I should probably not sit there. Probably not sit there while I'm doing that. Is it over here where this dark sector is? Or lost sector? Fuck, I'm gonna keep calling it that. It's close. There's a victim, but not anymore. Yeah, the Kai stuff, it's, like, Perhaps the most blatant example I've seen of, like, someone who's been abusing. Also, it's not where I'm supposed to go, I guess. Like, it's probably the most blatant example I've ever seen. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Okay, so it's probably under. It's probably under. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, Kai, it's the saying from Dark Knight. You ever die a hero or live long enough to see yourself as a villain? That's a quote Greg will probably not understand because he probably didn't like Two-Face. What YouTubers do you like? I want to know what's going on with Madame. Is she suing Onion or scamming people? See, I haven't known. Well, you know what I meant with that quote, Hannah. From what I've heard, there's a bit of column A, a bit of column B. I haven't really kept too much up with the Madame stuff, which is a shame. If she's scamming people, I'm genuinely disappointed because I liked her videos. You're fine. Yeah, YouTubers I like, Nakey Jakey right now, he does some of the most, like, interesting, original style of videos I've ever seen on YouTube, and it's fucking great. And I can only genuinely hope to, Madame was like, she is, I should say, she is a YouTuber who talked about Onision. And, you know, relatively, her videos were pretty good, and she was planning on doing a small claims court lawsuit against Onision, which, like, such a shame that one, it didn't pan out, and two, that if she is genuinely scamming people, that's fucked. That is incredibly fucked, and I cannot in good conscience recommend her now, which fucking sucks. A fake Leafy YouTuber. To be fair, somebody's called me a Leafy clone, and I'm like, what? Yeah, it's incredibly just disappointing because I'd recommended so many people to her Onision videos. First one bother with Greg. If there is a case, especially small claims court, which, like, you get a decent enough lawyer. And when I say decent, I mean one who's very willing to go after someone. You know, lawyers would take him to court. But no, other YouTubers, Nerd City, again, he does amazing work, and his editing style is something so just incredibly impressive that I don't think I've seen anything like it on YouTube. Small claims? Yeah, I mean, shit. There's a lot of things that go through small claims court. I'm gonna heal up here. Like, a majority of lawsuits go through small claims. Yeah, at least from what I remember around my area. Trying to think who else. Red Letter Media, some of the, like, funnier film reviewers, Anthony Fantano, you know, best teeth in the game, of course. Watch a lot of Judge Judy, she's a pup of crap. Oh, yeah. His dad's a lawyer, I'm surprised he didn't try to help prosecute Greg for his teenage daughter. Yeah. Well, some of that, also, it's got to be incompetence of the parents, I think. I'm sorry, I know my daughter would be legal at that time, but there's no way in hell I would personally let like, my 17-year-old daughter, like, I don't think I wouldn't have enough information to know that she's fucking like a 30-year-old man. I'm sorry. I know it sounds controlling, but god damn. Cosmonaut Variety Hour was really good, but I need to actually sit down and, like, watch more, you know. Ooh, shit, what level? That looks so much better. Hang on. Appended mat, I'll take that, and then Dusk Sight. Mercedes I have heard of Mercedes Carrera. I knew of her at the time. I'm a guy, so I'd seen that. But yes, Mercedes Carrera, I know a lot about. and it was incredibly. Oh, is this a? This is a. Yeah, it's makeup's a hell of a drug. Adult star got arrested for apparently abusing her daughter. Yep. She also looked incredibly methed out in the photo that was posted, and that's incredibly disturbing. I genuinely, I can't understand the attraction in children. I really can't. You know, it's genuinely fucked up. And when you're an adult, you can, I mean, hell, when you're a porn star, you could get anybody you want to fuck, pretty much. We were talking about Mercedes Carrera now, who is a porn star who abused her own daughter along with her husband. 30-year-old man who parades around screaming Nancy poster boy for sanity. Oh god. But yeah, no, when like, I mean, admittedly, I guess I'd never seen her without makeup, but she seemed attractive. And yeah, she's still in jail along with her her husband, who was not the child's father. That's something I could do a video on if I'm being honest. Must have something on her. I mean, there was production equipment inside the room. And California she's abusing her daughter sexually. That's, of course, I have to state this. Allegedly abusing her daughter sexually, yes. Whoa, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. You know, just I can't understand the fascination with children. Even if you can say like the people that do it, they have a mental problem. You know, there's a whole community of people who are they call themselves MAPS and no MAPS, which are minor attracted persons and non-offending minor attracted persons. Which I'm sorry, I'm of the belief that we should not normalize pedophilia, and there are people that try to make it out to be a sexuality. Like, I could talk about AMOC, but I should honestly do a video about AMOC too. But, you know, trying to normalize that isn't like normalizing, you know, transsexuality or, you know, lesbian, bi, gay, stuff like that, because some people are genuinely trying to lump it in with the LGBT. And that's, one, incredibly fucking terrifying that they want to normalize abuse of children to me. Bring that writer's block? Pretty much. Sometimes I get writer's block to a point where I'm like, I don't know what I should make a video about. Which, admittedly, it's not came up since, like, the channel's taken off. But, now it's coming in. Oh, shit. What is that? Why is it all red? Oh, Christ. Hey, Shiny. But yeah, no, there are people that are genuinely trying to claim that pedophilia should be a part of the LGBT, or, like, aspects of it should. Hell, that's one of the reasons that Milo Yiannopoulos is no longer a part of, I think it's, what is that website? Christ, I just forgot it. Breitbart, that's what it was. Because during a live stream, like an interview, he said that he was fine with gay men and gay boys getting together. That's something. Yeah, you know, trying to, like, they tried to lump movements together. Oh yeah, that was a really big deal for a little while, actually. I remember reading about that and being like, huh, that's fucking surprising. But it's weird how it's, like, these groups try to lump shit together whenever, you know, LGBT or anybody tries to go and advance rights. And it's incredibly disgusting. What do they have in common with the LGBT community? That's a good question. I don't know, but they're just trying to lump in because one group is finally getting acceptance, but they think they've been slighted, essentially. I'd hope that anyone who isn't a pedo in the LGBT community would even resist thinking about adding it to the community. You'd hope, but there are some people that are actually defending it too, and it's incredibly disgusting. And I think in any community, allowing those kind of people, like pedophiles in general, to try to co-opt something is incredibly sad. Makes sense trying to write for the LGBTQ since a lot of predators are being protected by them. If you're attracted to children, you should get mental health. I agree. Yeah, if you're wanting to be serious and you're wanting to try to be a part of day-to-day life, you should go to at least some sort of therapy to talk through something. I don't mind if someone who tries to get help, who tries to improve their life and their situation, but if you act on it, if you look at images or you go anywhere, like anywhere near the idea of harming a child, do yourself a favor and just turn yourself into the police. That's my opinion. What's happening? We went from me playing Destiny to me talking about how pedophiles have tried to lump into the LGBT. And Milo Yiannopoulos popped up for some reason. Once you abuse a child or look at child porn, it's over. I agree. Throw them into the well. Goodbye. What a great stream. I'm honestly surprised with some of the shit that I talk about. People watch any of my streams. It's harming another human being point blank. Nothing to discuss. I agree. You know, and a lot of them make some of the similar points that Greg has when it comes to the age of consent laws. Like, the one you always hear from these fuckers is, oh, in Japan, the age of consent's 13. Oh, hey, Corinne, I don't know how to pronounce your name correctly. Corinne Vaughn? I'm gonna fuck it up. With $2 in AUD. Holy shit. Last time was movies and TV, this time pedophiles. I mean, hey, you know, it's a variety stream. Close enough. To be fair, I'm awful at pronouncing names in general. That took forever to pop. Okay, stop. I mean, hell, I get lucky at pronouncing my name sometimes. Yeah. Well, also, the thing with the Japan quote is, it's technically, if it's up to areas of the age of consent in Japan. From what I read, because I was trying to debunk one of these, like, fuckers before. And, like, I believe 99% of Japan has the age of consent at around 16 to 18. Yeah, but, like I said, a majority of them have it at, 16 to 18, with, I think, only one exception. It's, for the state I live in, it's 16. Really quick, I'm gonna see if there's any new armor that I can use, or at least I can infuse. It's a negligible increase, and the specs are worse. Yeah, for where I live, it's 16. A majority of the states in the United States, it's 16 through 18. Like, they have their little talking points, and the thing is, I can't understand being attracted to someone at that age. I've said it before, I like girls that are a little thicker, personally. That's just me. I like my girls, when I'm dating them, to not have a curfew. Does that make sense? I mean, like, I'm trying to be funny to cheer myself up because it's a depressing topic, but I also realize it's such a depressing topic, probably shouldn't be making jokes about it. It's just incredibly... It's incredibly disgusting, and I cannot fathom, like, a reason. Like, I can understand a lot of fetishes that I know I'm not into. Like, I can understand why someone would get off to certain things. But I cannot understand the immaturity. Like, yes. They allow people who are 16 to bring 21 to prom. Well, true. I can understand, like, prom, because maybe, you've got... like Make-A-Wish happens, you know, I've seen celebrities go to prom with people who, you know, are sick or having, you know, issues. But, you know, the parents should obviously be notified on who, you know, their kid is taking to prom and shit. But no, it's just, I can't understand the fascination with literal children. It boggles my fucking mind. The Claw's video about Onion Boy? Yes, and it was good. Claw pretty much said it's his last one with Onision, and I don't blame him. Eventually we're gonna reach a point where, my last Onision video will happen too. I'm preferably waiting until, he hopefully goes to jail? That's Copy Message a joke, that's fair. Humor is what makes the world go round. When I was freshman in high school, I did a senior, didn't realize how weird it was till it was over. Mid differences are too weird. I have a friend who, when he was, I think when he was 14, he started dating a girl who was, I think 18 at the time. And they're still going, which, you know, I mean, good for them. But looking back, it is incredibly weird. Such a good cow, though, endless supply of milk. I mean, I agree. You know, I will admit, the day that he gets arrested will be probably the funniest day in the world. And I can literally guarantee you, every single YouTuber that he's copyright claimed in the last year straight will file a counterclaim because he will be in jail and he cannot, like, respond to it. Unless he becomes so petty and finds a way to smuggle a computer up his ass. Hello, Joe Mama. Oh, God. Age of consent, most prefectures of age, yeah. Age of consent in quotes because they have an age of marriage consent and age of consent. Yeah, see, they have... Japan is weird. Japan's amazing, but Japan is weird. You'll deserve a fucking parade. I mean, the moment I hear of an arrest finally, I'm filing, like, counterclaims on every single thing he's, like, claimed on my channel. Every time I told a Yo Mama joke, just one kid would say, I mean... you could say, fuck... Yeah, this is gonna be an awful joke, too. I fucked your mama so hard she died, or something, and just see what the reaction would be. Natural statement, society looks at older men with young girls way different than older girls with young men. You know, I won't disagree with you there, if I'm being honest. I would agree. I would agree. You know, as long as everybody's consensual and everybody's legal, I don't personally mind what people do. Again, as long as everything's above the board, you could be an older woman and a younger man, and a younger woman, older man. As long as everything is legal and above the board, and you know it's consensual and shit. Your mom's around fuzzy down for what's the biggest age gap you guys possibly go for? I would say about like 3 or 4 years. I know Greg's a piece of shit, but I don't know if they have on him. Age 40s. I mean, you know, if Greg genuinely, like, it would surprise me if he goes to jail, at the very least for, like, all the shit that's gone on. But yeah, Marion, I get him to change the vulgar thing, kill him to get caught. See, that doesn't work as well as it used to. I'm gonna quickly just focus on aggroing this guy and just killing him. I'm not gonna kill this guy easily. Knew it. Here we go. I definitely think Kai will get something happen, you know? There isn't anything to go to jail for, but his wife has. I mean, I genuinely do think Greg groomed Sarah as well. That's my opinion on it. My hottest take. I think that Greg definitely had a hand in it, and the kind of hand that will pretty much bite him in the ass. Let's collect the loot here. Bounty complete. Alright. Engage gaps are okay, but I feel like dating someone twice your age is hella creepy. I get that. I didn't Sarah give the computer to the cops? We don't entirely know. We know she spoke with the cops. We don't entirely know that door opened. We don't know anything past that yet. He did, but anything that can be proven, well, but nothing can be proven without a shadow of doubt. Thing is, can they prove it? If they have the computer, the text evidence is very, very damning, at least for Kai. Like, all the text, all the videos. I believe that Kai definitely groomed Sarah with the intention of sex. And the thing is, with from what I know about Washington state laws, mind you, I don't live in Washington. Snapchat has a thing called Love Don't Judge, and there have been so many couples of age gaps like that. I'm 22 and he's 64, but we're in love. Oh no. Do you think she calls him grandpa while she's fucking him? I'm sorry. Hey Gus. That was awful, and I'm so sorry that you guys had to hear that. She gets done, she'll roll over on Greg. Pretty much. Okay, so now I have to figure out how to use this artifact shit. Oh, okay, so oh, you get like a certain... Okay, that makes sense. Stop. Guys gotten fixed. Yep. Sent photos to underage girls, and got photos from underage girls. Kai is fucked. Kai is fucked in the kind of way that even Austin Jones is like, like, yeah, and some photos. Yeah, Kai is boned. Can we please make it? What, granddaddy? Oh god, I just said that audibly now. Claim. Okay, so this... Oh! Okay, so opens the K1 Revelation Lost Sector. And Daddy's even better. Who's Austin Jones? Austin Jones was a musician who was also a horrible, horrible pedophile who asked little girls to twerk for him and then sent photos of sent photos or videos of himself twerking to the little girls and tried to get them to twerk for him. Where is this dark sector? Takes cops forever to build their case. Thankfully, everything is still within the like statute of limitations. Okay, I gotta figure out what I gotta do for this. Shield turns Wooderson shirtless pics and then got salty because said their dysphoria wouldn't allow him to do that. Alright, I gotta figure out where this K1 Revelation Lost Sector is. I take no shame in the fact that I'm Googling this. K1 Revelation Dark Sector. I have a dude from Glee who killed himself after getting done for child porn. Oh yeah! That dude, I heard about that because my friend was a big fan of that show, and I heard all about that. K1 Revelation. Okay, so that's one in Star Wars Harbor. Do we really know Sarah went to the cops? I saw on Twitter that she went to the courthouse. There were tweets that she said that she was going to the courthouse, and I do believe that she actually went. The awkward adults that never learn how to communicate, so decide on praying people that can't fight back equal Cutter. My opinion is, if someone has that feeling, there is no shame in talking to a therapist. There really isn't. At the very least, a good therapist. If a therapist shames you, then that therapist has a fucking problem. But, you know, if you're willing to talk with someone and try to get help, that is a good thing. And that's something that should not be shamed. And if someone who has pedophilic feelings goes for that, I'm all supportive in them getting better and getting help. If someone looks at child porn, fuck them. They can go and, like, shove a spiked blade up their asshole for all I care. That's how they fucked up her mind so much. Go here. I mean, I'm of a belief that if you try for, do you think Epstein killed himself? If, by the way, just so everybody knows, if I commit suicide with a gun to the back of the head, I didn't do it. Epstein. My opinion on Epstein is, if he did do it, he had incredibly good timing. It's incredibly strange how his camera was busted at that same time. But no, I genuinely don't believe he killed himself. Or if he did, he did it to incriminate the right folks. Without getting conspiracy theory level, you know. It's just incredible timing. One second here, because there's so many creatures. Warlock gang, hell yes. I've seen kill himself and fake equals soft. Pedophiles can't be treated. Well, I think there's a lot of things that can be treated if, you know, if someone's willing to get treated. That's the thing. And something like that, you have to be willing to get help. And if you're not, then that's an incredibly large problem, I think. I wonder if pedophiles. Some of them do have trauma in the past that helps to that. If it's good info on Epstein, check Sean Atwood. Okay. But yeah, no, I'm of the belief that if someone is willing to try and try to get help for something like this, then they can be reformed. But a lot of ones that, you know, you see online, you see talking about shit on Twitter, which, God, that's why I wish Tumblr would have just kept them. Those people existed on Tumblr, and I didn't know about it until Tumblr had the great fall of everything, and then they came to Twitter and were obnoxious. Usually they were abused by themselves. Abused themselves, I should say. Oh, this thing's gonna be a pain class. Most of them will never get better. That's true. It's... Oh, shit. This is gonna hurt. I hate Shriekers. I've hated these things since Destiny 1. Haven't gotten any better in Destiny 2. That's annoying. Tumblr's ruined so much. Tumblr... I don't know how to describe Tumblr other than it was a mistake that got too big for its own good. And has incredibly ruined the internet. Admittedly, Tumblr had good aspects. I won't deny those. Never used Tumblr. That's probably for the best. Tumblr... The only reason I ever used Tumblr as a website was because it was a really good aggregator for things. But Tumblr was a mess by the end of its major run, and it's still around, but... Oh. Shit. Gabe donated something. Fuck. Hang on, Gabe. 1 second. Here we go. I couldn't read because I didn't have OBS up on my second monitor. Unrelated, but I'm thinking of trying streaming sometime. Biggest issues would be no one to watch me. Also an excuse to give you some Monopoly money. With $3 Canadian, 3 of your plastic doubloons. I'm kidding, Gabe. You know, it's one of those things. It happens to everybody that's starting out. The best way to describe it is, even Ninja at one point had no viewers. And it's just gonna take its time and its course, but eventually you get people to watch you. The best thing is go into a niche game. So maybe not like your Modern Warfares, but like, well, at least your newer Modern Warfares, but maybe like a COD 4 or a Black Ops 1 or 2 Zombies. So start out something where it's like not completely, you know. Let's see here. Oh shit. Yeah, I died. Like Instagram. Why was that? Well, Tumblr was like a website where you could like post just random shit, like testing. Oh, hey, Gabe. Tumblr, woke Twitter, and 4chan, hives of scum and villainy. To start off pure intentions, though. I mean, hey, I spent a lot of time on 4chan. You know, I still go on. And while it was a scum of villainy, like, there was a lot of awful people there. At the very least, it was awful people doing interesting things. I should use my Instagram more. I should, but my problem with Instagram is, unlike Twitter, I don't know what to post most of the time. Like, Twitter's fun because if I don't want to post anything, somebody's already probably posted it. Instagram, it's hard to like as much because Instagram just a little strange. Let's see. Aussies have plastic money too. It's fair. Don't Starve and Path of Exile have really close-knit communities. So do you use credit? I mean, true. Have people stopped asking you to circumcise them yet? No. There's still, I get one of those every couple days from Penn. Big animals being on torture in 4chan. Well, 4chan's really dependent on the board you go on. I mean, hell, you know, Be Alone has, like, gore and stuff like that doesn't bother me. But it's like awful people just... Like, I've become immune to certain things, but yeah, animal abuse always pisses me off. That's why I don't go to those threads. But like, once you get past B and go to like the more specialized boards, like you know, your gaming, your music boards, comic, TV. I figure out what other boards are really good. Like CK. What was the circumcision thing? It started as a joke that someone said, and it spiraled out of there to where people would send me super chats about circumcision. So I've just been running with it. I even got a t-shirt, which is in the merch store, which I don't have linked right now. Am I Asian? No, but I have a fascination with Asian architecture. That's why the name of the channel is a city in China that I really like the architecture of. The problem is, I'll probably never do an architecture video because the one I tried to make was incredibly boring, and I couldn't sit down and watch it, so... You have a shirt that says, woo. No. I know there's like 4 people that would instantly buy it if I made it, though. Oh, shit. Hang on. Here we go. I'm gonna kill this guy really fast. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. If John Chung can do an architecture video, you can too. I mean, that's fair, but his architecture video is good. How are you all? Doing pretty good. I honestly thought it said, how tall are you for a second there. Ichi wants a new whoosh. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could buy it for Ichi. Make it for Ichi. How much does TrueScreen charge you for your merch? The thing is, they don't charge me because it's print on demand with that one. So, if you buy it, it's printed for that. How tall are you? I'm 5'10". So yeah, if you end up buying the merch, it's print on demand, so it doesn't charge me anything. They have obviously what they take out of a shirt, so I believe like they take a good majority of a shirt price. So it's kind of limited on how much I'd end up getting from a shirt, but they thankfully do not charge to hold the merch, which was the thing I was worried about to begin with when I was looking into making merch. So close to Chad height. I mean, hey, you know, I'd rather be king of the manlets. Personally, like, I can understand why people care about height. I'm just like, yeah, I'm tall enough to reach a top shelf. I'm fine. Manlets, what will they learn? But yeah, no, I'm perfectly fine with being, like, king of the shorter people. Oh, that's not what I thought it would end up being. Fuck. Oh, shit. Is there a spare Coochie shirt yet? The problem is, I don't think I could do this, like, I'd have to do a SpongeBob image, and I feel like that would get me, like, copyright claimed by Viacom. So there might be one day. I'd have to find someone to do art of, like, something similar to Squidward. It's above average for a guy. I mean, yeah. Again, I'm also not, like a Chris Morgan, if anybody's seen some McClaw stuff. Put your face reveal on a shirt. Oh, yes. Blade. The best thing I can say about Blade is, it's incredibly impressive seeing a man kill his career while everybody else in his community is instantly reviving their career because of Modern Warfare. And it's good to know that I will live longer than his liver. I'm incredibly disappointed about Blade because I used to watch his gaming videos back in the day. Because admittedly, back in COD 4, he was like, it was fucking impressive seeing someone only knife. But his heyday is gone and dead, much like his career. I like the effects on this game. This game, it's amazing. The only problem is, to get this running on a stream, I had to turn this down to 30 frames instead of 60 frames. Which doesn't sound like a major annoyance, but it is. I'm gonna quickly... Oh, shit. But no, I would not want to put my face on a t-shirt because my face, I'm not a fan of it. But I promise 100K I will do a face reveal. Small sacrifice for our sake. Oh, Boogie2988. Ah, yes. I was a big fan of Boogie. And, admittedly, I still get some chuckles out of his, latest clips, like when he was, on a bed twerking, screaming, "One for me and one for my hooker." For some reason, that gets a chuckle out of me. But, yeah, no, I think Boogie should understand people do have valid criticisms about him, and not, like, it's not people trolling, it is people genuinely having criticisms, and he should be able to accept that. Oh, shit. I gotta heal. I'm caught for you with you and Primic. Ah, I've seen some of his videos. They're fucking gold. Primic is great. In fact, I've actually thought about talking about The Wired Soul recently, because I've had a few people bring it up, and I'm like, Remember One's starting... Oh, one of the Ron Leasley shirts? Holy shit. I've seen some merch in public from other YouTubers. I think the best one was when I saw someone wearing, fucking iDubbbz's "Hey, that's pretty cool" shirt. But he says some very toxic things about self-harm to his young fan base. I mean, I'm of the belief that, you know, self-harm is not the right way to go, personally. That's, I have that opinion. Then again, I've never self-harmed, so I don't know really what that takes out of people. Boogie harmed himself essentially for years with his diet, because for a long time he was very unhealthy. You know, it's sad because I liked Boogie, and I don't like seeing that he's kind of like, I think the best word I can say is, like, kind of fallen off, but it's mostly his own doing. I found my face. It's the first thing I hear clicking. I hate all these acolytes. More blankets for my nose. Next time, Michael, looking forward to your next video. Hey, thank you. It should be out. I'm hoping, because I work a lot this coming week, I'm hoping for Monday. Boogie fell off a wagon. No, he didn't do that. He's also been kind of, I can speak English. He's kind of become a little bit of an asshole lately. He's not able to take any criticism of himself, even relatively valid criticism. He has kept very well on the weight, though. I mean, props on him for genuinely keeping it off, because a lot of people relapse when it comes to, like, some people yo-yo diet, especially people who have been his weight before. I've got an uncle who he was roughly the same weight as him at one point, and he's keeping it off only because he's genuinely afraid his diabetes will get worse. What about his vids with a kid behind a camera? Admittedly, those used to be fun. I don't know if he's done them in the past, the past couple of years, actually. Shiny, holds a blanket rub of Chino's rub it. I get it for. Got on Reddit and tried to as fans target every damn day fitness. Shit. But yeah, my uncle, it took a long time for him to properly actually like try to keep the weight off, because my uncle, I love him, but goddamn, he's a stubborn asshole, and I will say that wholeheartedly because he is an asshole. But it took him a long time, and it didn't really stick until he lost a toe because of an ulcer. That if he had just listened to his doctor and stayed on his proper diet, he would have never gotten, and the doctor screamed at him. Apocalypse stick here? I don't think so. He just talks without thinking, and when people don't like his opinion, he backpedals. Oh yeah, he is notably the biggest middle ground person in the world, too. Oh yeah, I'd tell. You would have heard my mother from a mile away screaming at him, too. And he finally learned, which... Thank fuck. Guess you have to do fuzz. Oh... I mean, I can't blame you for it being lame. I mean, I'm kind of boring. Alright, I've completed all of Mood's Lost Sectors, which means... Opens the System Core Vault. What the fuck is the System Core Vault? Now I'm just confused. It's gotta be deeper. Who's your YouTube celebrity girl crush? Tessa Violet. I like her music. I feel like she'd be a very awesome person to be around. Enjoyed your stream so far? Thank you. I'd probably be if I had to say like YouTube crush out of all of them, that'd probably be it. Jenna Marbles, CBS, she's just damn drama free and seems genuinely happy. I can understand that. Really quick, I'm gonna try to figure out, cause... What was this one called? Firewall Data Fragment. Okay. No. Firewall Data Fragment, Destiny 2. I have no shame in the fact that I am looking up a guide for this. Shit, okay. Okay. Simply open the door and interact with the Okay, hang on. Again, no shame in looking up a guide, folks. There really isn't. Especially when steps are so fucking vague. Where did I jump in from here again? Oh, up there. Okay. We gotta go all the way back, just so I can get this done. I genuinely missed it. Did you hear what happened to Ruby Rose while filming Batwoman? I did. Didn't she, like, break her arm or something? I know something that it's gonna hold the production up for a little bit, I believe, which happens right before Crisis. Like, right before Ruby Rose starts filming her scenes for Crisis. Nearly severed her spinal... Oh, Jesus. Hey Zara, how you doing? Almost fuck. Okay, run into the tunnel. Whoop, shit. Zara. Yeah, shit. This is happening right before the crossover filming, too. That's what he means. Oh. Sarah. Sarah? I'm bad with names, okay? Okay. Got that done. Thick. I'm not into Amberlynn Reed. I will defend myself on that one. Necklace scrap, defeating nightmares on Moon of Arc abilities, stronger enemies, grant more progress. No, I just denied it. Fuck you. I'm doing pretty good. Actually, I need to see what we are on the season here. Halfway to level 8. I'm just trying to get shit done in this. You get bullied. Bullied streamer, bullied by his fan base. Oof. You know, I hope she's okay because, like, that show is about to start. Its first episode, I think, in like 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Which I might actually post a poll if people want me to do. Because usually I don't work on most of the days that Flash, Arrow, and those shows are on. Girl Fighter 2. I hope not. I get bullied too much as it is. Okay, so top 3 favorite horror films. Let me think through this because there's a lot of horror films that I love, but top 3 is going to be really hard to figure out. Final Destination 2 is on there. Like Final Destination 2 is fucking fantastic, and you can't say otherwise. Trying to think here. There's a J-horror film called Infection, which is really, really good and really fucked up. Trying to think. Do we consider Perfect Blue a horror film? I think it's pretty horrific. There's also the Neon Demon, if we don't consider that one a horror film. Are you saying yes to Perfect Blue or yes to Neon Demon? I can't tell which. Okay, yes. So, Final Destination 2... Fuck, what did I just say for my second one? I genuinely just forgot what my second one was. Oh my god, I'm a moron. Final Destination 2... Final Destination 2 is, the one with the car crashes. You're thinking of Final Destination 3. Any of us saw... I'd say Saw 1, like, is, like, top for the series. Can't live a good life if you watch Final Destination too much. I mean, what? A little paranoia is not going to hurt anybody. What are you talking about? What's the reward for doing this quest again? Oh, it's just a continuation of everything. Okay. What'd you count A Quiet Place? A Quiet Place is a pretty good horror film. I wouldn't say it's like at my current top of anything. It's really good, but I'm interested to see what the hell they're going to do with the sequel, because that's like in production right now. You like gore or psychological horror more? Yeah, it really depends on how well it's produced, if I'm being honest. Like, a really good gory film can beat, like, a shitty psychological film any day. It's really about the craft, you know. If a filmmaker makes a real Autopsy of Jane Doe, that's a good one too. Autopsy of Jane Doe is a very well-made film, and it's more psychological than it is like gory, but it's really fucked up and it's interesting. I also think you know, Eraserhead. I fucking love that movie. In a weird way, I don't consider it a horror movie though. I consider it like it's a well, what's the best way I can describe it? It's a psychological film about parenthood. Is the way I consider that movie. It's more about like I guess you could call it psychological horror, but I consider it like just a psychological film about a guy who doesn't want to be a father, who's desperately thrown into being a father. It's not horror, but I can't wait for El Camino. I'm excited, but it also reminds me that I have not watched Better Call Saul since like second or third season, and it reminds me that I need to watch Better Call Saul because I genuinely know that it's going to connect in some way, some important way. The Collector's really good. The collection is like it's a fun movie. Not really horror, but have you seen Black Mirror? Aspects of it I consider horror. It's similar to what's one I'm thinking of here? It's similar to me to I need to turn that off of the tracked thing. It's similar to me to like the Twilight Zone, but if the Twilight Zone was set in modern day. And I'm genuinely kind of disappointed on the newest season of fuck, I just don't know. Second there, the newest season of Twilight Zone. It's good against people. People wouldn't even need to see Breaking Bad to enjoy the movie, which is insane to think about. I can understand that, and I think that's pretty awesome. If someone creates something very well and they get it right, they can. You know what's a really good thing about like the whole series of Breaking Bad is that you could also watch Better Call Saul without really knowing too much about Breaking Bad. Like, if you know who these characters are, it's a benefit. But I think it's, you know, it's good storytelling to be able to say, hey, you don't necessarily need to know this. But I can imagine, though, it would take a fuck ton of just juggling everything at once. Which, honestly, I respect. We're doing pretty good, Allison. What about Mulholland Drive? Mulholland Drive is really good, although I consider it, like, sort of one of Lynch's weaker films, if that makes sense. Like, it's a good film, but I feel like the third act is a little messy. And not, like, fun messy. Silence of the Lambs? Silence of the Lambs is really good. Pretty high power. Oh, yeah. Oh, defeating nightmares on the moon of arc abilities. Okay, so I have to kill the nightmares with it. Paprika? I have not, but it's been on my watch list for like a year and a half. Store hands down. Monster House is fun horror. I'm gonna teleport out of here if I'm being honest. I actually just picked up Hereditary finally. A suspense horror movie, Fuzu vs. Onision. That'd be fun. Freddy Krueger. The first one is such a good film, and I was really hoping the remake would be good, but the remake's good in aspects, but not good as a whole. Oh shit! What is this?
The pyramid seeks to trick me with
I think there's like 20. Ooh. Holy shit, it's a goddamn pickaxe at the top. That is a goddamn pickaxe. I love this. Is Witchcraft an interest? Because Salem is a pretty good show from what I've heard. Oh yeah. Dark Crystal's haunted. I can understand that, especially at like a really young age, seeing Dark Crystal.
And the leader of our band.
You know, Hocus Pocus is a really good, like, family-friendly film like that. That's one I always recommend to people when they want to introduce their kid to, they want to introduce their kid to something like that. So, Salem, basically witches and smecks. I mean, yeah. Hill Tracker. Hocus Pocus is a very fun Halloween film. It's like, I'm only slightly thick. I need to work out more, and I'm gonna work out before the face reveal, so that's why the face reveal isn't anytime soon. Gotta watch every Halloween season. Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, thick? You guys like me saying the word thick or something? Wasn't there a public event happening near here? Oh. There we go. There we go. What else? Hereditary, like, Hereditary was really, really good, and re-inspired my, like, excitement for horror, like, recent horror. Another good one, surprisingly people don't bring up, from the same guy that did You're Next, and that also did the fantastic Death Note film. I'm sorry. Can't say it with a straight face for most people. He did a film called The Guest. Yes, Gabe got it. Gabe got it. The Guest is amazing. It's a very good film. Don't read anything about it. Don't watch the trailers. Just watch it. Because the trailers spoil too much. Shit. Dan Stevens is perhaps the most underrated actor currently going, if that makes sense. Watched 3 films in my lifetime. Oh, hey, there's never a bad time to start getting into movies. Definitely one of no, you're thinking of A Visit. The Visit is M. Night Shyamalan's, hey, I'm going to get better soon, go watch Split movie. Because it took him so long to get good after a while. Legion, yes, Legion. He's the best part of the live-action Beauty and Beast film they did recently. Which is a very serviceable film. It's incredibly serviceable, is what I'd say. Eliminate the casting wizards. As someone who spent a majority of his life homeschooled, movies were my only thing to do for a very long time, other than games. And yeah, you're right. Dan Stevens, like, an underrated actor. Definitely scary in his Disney movie. Mandy and Annihilation. Annihilation's fucking amazing. I would have said Dark Crystal's whack. Fight me. Thank you, Gus. How are you reading and playing this? Well, OBS is a window where I can see shit. It doesn't work for games that are 60 frames, but for a game that's at, fucking, what is this? This is 30 frames? It's fine. Hobbs and Shaw was really good. I need to see that movie. The Boy, The Imitation, Agoraphobia, Gift. I wasn't a big fan of The Boy, because, admittedly, this is me just being a nitpicky asshole, but I guessed the twist so early on, and I was like, they won't do this, because it would be dumb. I was wrong. But The Boy has aspects of being really good, and I'll say this. What's her name? Lauren Cohen, isn't it? Lauren Cohen? She was great in it. The Gift. Yes, The Gift might be one of the most fucked up movies I've ever seen. And it's so good. If you've not seen The Gift, this is a wholehearted recommendation. Go watch The Gift. Really quick, I'm gonna do... we'll do this. See, it made my coochie... Made your coochie cry. Okay. Yeah, Joel Edgerton knocked it out of a goddamn park with that film. Alright. Yeah, it's got Jason Bateman in it as well. Jason Bateman's great. Jason Bateman in a horror film was incredibly strange for me because I'm again so used to seeing him as Arrested Development man, and seeing him go from this how do I word this? Never seen Death Note, so my only association with Onision. As someone who's never seen the anime, I would at least try. Like the different version because Onision ruins everything. Look at that space cowboy go. Won an Emmy for his direction of Ozark, and he deserves it. That show's incredible. Ozark is I've heard it's so good, but I've just not sat down to see it. I like the anime too much to see the movie. See, I'm used to bad anime adaptations, so I like even anime that I liked whenever it gets adapted into live action. I'm like, okay, time to just see how this shit show happened. Really quick here, because this ogre is going to... Ooh. Oh, there's like a point score thing going on. That's awesome. I forget you promised your prom photo. Hey, I found it. My boyfriend just got home, so I'm gonna head out. Take it easy. It's a movie my dad watched. Oh, shit. Let's get series going now. I'm genuinely excited for... what's it called? I'm excited for, shit. Like, I know they're making, a new, I forgot what it was, even. They're making a new, film, Final Destination series, actually, which I'm hyped for, but it's gonna take them so fucking long to make it. Do a coward. Hey, Claude, if you go to VidCon. Hey, I teased him the idea, and I talked with him about it. And I'm thinking about getting an Airbnb. For real? Yeah, they talked about doing it recently, I believe. Let's see, do finishers get you any bonuses? Nope, but I killed 2 acolytes for some reason. Hold hands. Oh. Shit. That hurt. You and Claude do dramatic readings or any type of collab? We did one already, which, that's something we plan on doing again soon, like maybe a live stream. It obviously, like, our schedules are kind of different for everything, so it'll take some time, but when it happens, it'll happen, and it will be pretty awesome. I've already got a couple ideas. I suggested him a very interesting video series that I found that I think he'll like. The original Leprechaun movies. The new one was actually really good. The one they just did recently. I dip and watch on Hulu after Man of Interest stopped working. Okay. Take it easy, Foxy. All of the original Leprechaun movies. Oh, fuck yes. I like the old ones. The newest one they did was surprisingly not bad, although it's made inherently lesser by not having not having Warwick Davis. Like, it's so hard to top Warwick Davis, and this guy does a decent job. That's something I'll give him. He tries, but again, you cannot top Warwick Davis. Yep, we did a mukbang one. You know what's great, but the one where it's just a creature. Yeah, that one was just a, hey, what IP do we have lying around kind of film. And it fucking shows, because it's awful. Oh, fuck, they left without me. You know, that was literally just a, fuck, we got an IP laying around. Why don't we use it? Speaking of IPs and just laying around, the Axe to the Head, that was a good kill. I will give you that. There were a couple of really good kills in it. but it took so long for like a decent part in that movie. Shit. I gotta get this guy low enough to where I can... There we go. I'm trying to gain necklace scraps. I tried impersonating the other day, people said it was spot on, and I like back of my head, Baby. Oh no. Now I gotta deal with this. Shit. Oh, that didn't do what I wanted to do at all. I was trying to get the last kill on that thing. Baby. Hellraiser. Yeah, oh god, the Hellraiser series. The newest one was serviceable. Like, the one that was directed by Gary Tunnicliffe, I think. That one was, like, a decent movie, right? I wouldn't say it was, like... Okay. Game's gonna make me do this. Oh, fuck, why did I do that? But yeah, the newest one, it was like Hellraiser Judgment. It's fine. I wouldn't call it like great, but compared to the rest of that series, yeah, like, that's winning a goddamn gold medal. All the drama around the new Joker movie's hilarious. I agree. Hey, Riley. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm trying to get my power up here. Shit. Come on, kill it. Kill it. Shit. I'm not gonna get my ult. One second, folks. Shit. Ah, that's great. Need all the critics or SJWs apparently had a rogue consulting opening. I'm excited for it. I'm gonna wait probably like a day or two. One second here. Come on. Shit. That didn't do what I wanted to do at all. Hell yeah, final kill on that. Just making me even more. Joaquin is always my favorite actor, and I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his performance. I would agree. At this point, you can get shot by USA by doing anything. I mean... Yeah... There we go. But I'm definitely going to see it. Hopefully within the first weekend. If not, probably next weekend when, you know, plan on going out to see it. It just depends on work and if people want to go or not. I got a couple friends I like seeing movies with. I'm gonna infuse that one into the Dreamsbane. 80. Mantle for infusion. There we go. Actually, just to agree about Joaquin giving me a little too much credit. Have you heard anything about incels retaliating with a Joker movie? I've not heard that. I've heard that, like, they've been talking about, like, there might be incel riots, which, from what I know about incels, usually they don't do shit. So it's like little strange. Probably second time seeing Joker, Saturday being my third. Yeah, rub it in, Gabe. You got to go to TIFF, you fucker. I don't live near Toronto. Okay, I'm gonna do this mission again just to get that challenge done. You know, Joker looks genuinely amazing. Couple incels on Twitter, now everyone's getting involved. I mean, you know, of course, gamers rise up, bottom text, but let's see here. Oh, I've seen this cutscene like 3 times already. There we go. Finally skipped. Finally skipped. When do we listen to Minority? Oh god. You know, I'm genuinely excited for Joker. Great psychological character study, great acting, and some pretty visuals. The writing is pretty okay, but overall it's really good. You know, they said they have no plans for a sequel. I can almost guarantee that will, like, I can guarantee it'll almost pretty much happen.
From the keep. That is where our disturbance originated. We will investigate, but first we must regain a lunar foothold. For some of you,
Because one, DC sees how much money this is gonna make, and how much, one, good press it's getting, and two, how more people are interested in this than they are, like the Leto Joker or the DCEU. People are gonna watch it and think it's the best thing ever. Some people are gonna think it's okay. Some people nobody probably hate it. Joaquin only signed on for one film and said he never wanted to do it again. True, I'm pretty sure Joaquin will probably keep to his word with that. But I'm at the very least glad that he took on this role, and it's something that looks amazing. Holy shit, this sword is amazing. I feel like Heath Joker holds up so well because of the time it came out. In fact, the actor died. I mean, here's what I'll say about a lot of the Jokers so far that have happened. They've been very reflective of the time that the Joker, at least in film or television, has been around. Like, obviously, Cesar Romero's Joker would not work today. But for the 60s Batman, that fucking worked. And that worked incredibly well. Same with, like, I think Heath Ledger's Joker wouldn't have worked when, like, you know, Burton was doing his Batman films. Also, I'm just spawn killing these things. Side note, if you've seen King Comedy, you'll know the plots and beats one more one. If you've seen Taxi Driver, you've seen the film already. I get that. Trail Johnny Cash was great. Hey, Josh, doing pretty good. Joaquin's music more than Johnny's. I get what you're saying. But no, I'm main too similar to Scorsese's other films. I mean, you know, if it brings more people to King of Comedy, that is a good thing, because King of Comedy is a fucking classic, and it deserves more genuine respect than it gets. Shit. Oh shit. Oh, you're just gonna look like it now and say Joker did it better. From what I know, because I've seen the spoiler clips, which just made me more excited to see the film, I'd say that, like, it's two different flavors of the same idea. You know? Because I love the King of Comedy. King of Comedy, you know, I think its ending is amazing. But from what I've seen from the spoilers, it looks like it's got aspects of it, but without being a complete Control-C, Control-V kind of thing. Birds of Prey looks like the Sucker Punch sequel no one wanted. Okay, hear me out. It looks like Sucker Punch, but actually good. I wouldn't say it's a good look. I wouldn't say it's probably a good movie, but at least looks better than Sucker Punch did by the last trailer. Alright, everyone, you rest to get paid when I wake up. Appreciate the time spent chatting. Good night. Take it easy. In a weird way, I'm excited for Birds of Prey, just because I want to see if it's, like, visually, the shots are pretty good from a trailer, and all the stuff they've shown. Get up, Bane, get up. Oh. Let me kill this guy. There we go. Night, Chris. Okay, Sucker Punch was a relatively neat movie that was executed about as well as Old Yeller did if he had, like... that was an awful joke. I didn't know where I was going with that. Its execution was sloppy, at best. Like, it needed a better ending. Hannah was a good 2011 movie. I agree. Hannah was pretty good. What wasn't... I want to say it was either Saoirse Ronan or it was... I almost want to say Saoirse Ronan. Or Rooney Mara, I think it was the lead actress in that. I was trying to think of a messed up joke to work with that, but it didn't work. One of my old nicknames in a group that we were, me and Claw were in was Bane. Because I really liked Dark Knight Rises. So Claw references me as Bane. Oh, it's Saoirse Ronan? Okay. See, weirdly, I didn't, like... I didn't see that movie from her first. I saw The Lovely Bones, which, The Lovely Bones is an adaptation of a book. And that's about as much most people that I know that liked that book could say. The book or the movie? Well, I'll say this. The movie had great casting. It also had cinematography. Movie. The one with halfway Catwoman? Oh, Dark Knight Rises. So did Beautiful Creatures. They're both trash adaptations. Beautiful Creatures... Like, the movie is... It's an okay movie, but it's an awful adaptation. Wonder Woman was cheesy and forced. I was fine with the cheese, but I will agree that the forcing, like, it felt like they just like, hey, we got a Wonder Woman idea, let's put it on film. Like, You Lovely Bones, the movie and novels, two separate things are good. I could agree. Joker's 13th, Parasite 76, Goodfellas is 19th, and they just call me Fuzu or Fuzz. Cat people forever. Well, just calls me that because he's gotten so used to hearing, like, yeah, just Fuzz most of the time. But he's gotten so used to calling me that over the years that it's like, that's what it's became. Whoop. Kill these guys. I have not seen Cat People myself. That's pretty good that the IMDb for that's best Superman related piece of media of all time. I'm personally a fan of Donner's Superman. Man of Steel has aspects that I like, but I'm admittedly a Donner shill when it comes to that. I like Richard Donner's. The cut of Superman 2 he did is one of the best films of all time in my mind. Or at very least, best superhero film. There's also Hot Superman. Hang on. I have to defend Brendan Routh when it comes to the most attractive Superman role. Because one, that man was pretty fucking handsome back in the day, and two, he's still pretty handsome on the Arrowverse, where he's re-portraying Superman for the crossover. Favorite color? Blue. Favorite superhero films? The Fly. VH, I like what they did with Ralph Superman. But yeah, he's doing Kingdom Come Superman, and he looks fucking amazing in the suit. The fact that he's willing to do Superman again, because he's been playing in the Arrowverse for since I think season 3 of Arrow, which means 6 years. Dean Cain is great, and I love Dean Cain, but I wouldn't say he was the most attractive Superman or like the best when it came to portraying the character. I'm really fond of, like, one, the fact that Brendan Routh is willing to come back to this character after, one, such a long time, and two, after WB, Warner Brothers really fucked him over. If you look into the reason why that film, I think it was Superman Flyby was the name of the sequel. If you look into why that was canceled, it was complete fucking bullshit, and they fucked him over so hard. Let me... I know, Warner Brothers fucking people over. What time is it for you anyway? 11:46. Do you like your milkshakes thin or thick? I like a good balance, you know? Why did I go from Wonder Woman straight to Justice League when Flash, Superman, Aquaman movies were already out yet? Money. They pretty much figured they couldn't lose any more money because Marvel was like knocking it out of the park when it came to the cinematic universe. Hey, thanks, KX. How are you? Original Spider-Man or Tom Holland Spider-Man? It's okay. It's weird, right? I weirdly enjoy all of the Spider-Men, but for different aspects. I think the best Spider-Man, like Spider-Man, with like when it comes to how quippy he was and how fast and like reactive he was, it'd have to be Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, not his Peter Parker, was great. Best Peter Parker, like as Peter Parker himself, not really a Spider-Man. It's got to be, you know, the original. Like, it's hard to top him as Peter Parker. Worst villain design-wise, Electro. Oh, why did I do that? I just forgot. Tobey Maguire. I forgot Tobey Maguire's name. Yeah, Tobey Maguire, I think, is like the best Peter Parker when it came to his like character and how he worked as Peter. But Tom Holland's Spider-Man is a very good mix of them both, you know? And I think that, especially his Peter Parker is very, very, like, charismatic, too. And it's nice seeing a younger Peter. Shazam has been the best DC movie, cinematic universe-wise. Yes. It's not even a long shot. Suicide Squad has aspects that I like, but it's a messy film. That'd be supposed to be my husband, he just forgot or something. You know, but the thing is, I really do see Tom Holland being the Spider-Man that, one, lasts more than 3 films, finally. I mean, hell, even technically he lasted more than 3 films, so I mean... And one, I think he, you know, he embodies a charisma that I think Stan Lee was probably proud of. I fully understand people not liking the fact that he's essentially Iron Man 2. But if there was anybody that could take over a cinematic universe and be essentially what Iron Man has been to the MCU, it would have to be Spider-Man. Again, I can fully understand the frustration that people have with him basically being Spider-Man again. Dar Beanie Weenie, time to receive Mama's Milky Wilkie. You made me read that. You made me read that. Okay. Suicide Squad made me depressed. Fuck, I'm so excited for that. He's been our Spider-Man for 5 movies. Where's our Andrew Garfield cameo? Promise I'll throw money at some point next week. Oh, you're fine. Take it easy, Meow. But no, I really like. Suicide Squad has aspects that I like. It really does. It also got Jai Courtney to actually act for once, so that was impressive. Ooh, Fushing, gonna get them lucky. I still think. Oh, see, I think the opposite. I think that Michael Keaton is the best Bruce Wayne, but he's not the best Batman. I feel like if he had the kind of suits that they had nowadays, it would be so much better. But he does embody, I think, to me, as like the Bruce Wayne charm. Another thing is, I'm so glad that he came and played the Vulture. Especially like right after Birdman, which Birdman is one of the greatest films of this last decade, I think. And it deserved more awards. It deserves so much more awards. I don't even care if it won awards. It deserves so much more awards. If you haven't seen Birdman, it is not for everybody, but Birdman is one of my favorite films. Never cared for any of the Batmans. Why they put Adam Beach in the Suicide Squad, so if they're just kill him off that soon? Because they needed someone to kill off, and Slipknot was that way in the comics. You're right, Birdman's my favorite film. I've read the screenplay at least. I see your point about Keaton. Like if Keaton had the kind of technology for his suits that, like, I mean, even Spider-Man, whenever they do have a real suit, like, on Peter, because most of the time with, like, a lot of the actors, it's CGI suits. They pretty much, like, he had to deal with a suit that was so stiff, and in comics he tries to strangle robots to death, realizes he can't get them out, walks away and died.
She'd found evidence of something very old on the moon.
I will admit,
Potential threat to humanity.
the Slipknot thing in
Just a scouting mission.
the Slipknot thing in Suicide Squad, the film, was messy. That whole film was messy.
She's proven that again and again.
And
Often to her
I can only hope to God, because DC likes to fuck with directors, I can only fucking hope that we get a proper thing for Suicide Squad when James Gunn gets it. I'm rambling.
What was that?
I'm hoping whenever the Nightmare ones come up, I can kill them with this and just get the No! But I got a new gun. Alright. Time to get a whole bunch of these guys. You ever play D&D? I have not, but I've attempted to play D&D, but the people I played it with were a pain in the ass to play with. The whole film was a hyped letdown. The music was good in aspects. There was some good music. I still listen to the I think it's Purple Lamborghini, because fucking hell, Rick Ross, you know? You can't go wrong with Rick Ross. But yeah, that film is just all over the place in aspects. There's some parts of it that are great, and there's some parts of it that are not good. Oh boy. Come on, give me the grenade. Shit, this game's really gonna do me like this. Come on, fuck. Yeah, DC used to ask a ton of people to write screenplays without knowing other people would also be writing. They'd force to compete to see those who scripted win. Okay, when you plan on streaming again, or you just do these randomly? I'm gonna stream again, hopefully, Sunday. Cyros, how you doing, bruh? Shit. Ah, fuck it. Famous Games Madness Chaos, what is happening? Well, I'm killing things. You have time for Sunday? Might be like 3 or 4. I've came too late and I already want to sleep. Just want to drop in so I can leave a like. Thank you. I'm gonna probably stream for the next like 20 minutes. I just want to get to... Let me see what my work schedule is. Okay, so alright. I don't work Saturday or Sunday, so I might have a stream for either of those. What's your next video about? Currently it's between 2, and I'm trying to figure out what's gonna be. A money Vin, yes, I can see that. Oh, take it easy, Meow. Oh, you're fine. Again, hey, as long as you guys are here, it's fine. You did it for one woman, just threw away most of the scripts and went back to the original spec script and touched it up. I'm replaying a mission to get this. Are you gonna be there for Claw stream tomorrow night? I might not be. I think I gotta work, but I'll be listening in. About Variety Hour, you know, it might be the Variety Hour idea. Yeah, you're right. There's a few subjects I wanted to talk about, but I couldn't honestly justify doing a video about. YouTube trash Variety Hour. Because the problem is, there's a lot of subjects where I'd love to talk about it, but I realize also it'd be like you get maybe 200 views and like 20 dislikes if I did a video on it because it'd be so long and boring.
Energy spike here. It's too heavy for us to pass through.
So I'm gonna set up a timer system where it'll be on screen and it will pretty much say like how long, and then once it's up, I stop talking about the subject and talk about someone else. There we go. How many more of these necklaces do I need? 13 out of 20. Well, I feel like that'd be kind of fun, you know, just like doing it like that. Try to kill some more of these regular thralls. Wonder Woman, like, it has moments of greatness, and I especially think the casting for Steve Trevor is perfect. Okay, good. This isn't. Do what you feel, and we'll show up. Do a stream of Pets vs. Tibets, Neopets, Webkins, Tamagotchis. Well, that's easy. Tamagotchi is like the best because you got a physical thing to it, you know. What Webkins is serviceable. And then Neopets, is Neopets even online anymore? Like, that is the grand question there. And see, that's how you tell if one thing's the best or not, is if it's still online. Neopets of the T-Rex, Neopets is iffy because it vanished, well, vanished and came back and then vanished again. What am I at now? 16 out of 20. Unrelated, I just hit 1,000. Oh, shit. That's a lot of letterboxed. Shit. I didn't look at the health of that one at all. Uses a Flash. Flash is about to be genuinely outdated. Like, they're ending support of Flash very soon. Which, it's sad, but honestly, HTML5 does what Flash wanted to do for, like, a long time. Trying to see how many... Fuck, Nightmare Feral. Why are they all crowding up there? I mean, I'm not complaining, but... shit. Oh fuck, that guy's behind me. Rest in peace, Newgrounds. I mean, obviously someone will find a way to archive Flash games and maybe even archive them into HTML5. Shit. Wait, is it? It's done! Hell yeah, okay. Newgrounds really should have been a bigger site. It was, like, it started the career of a lot of people like Ego Raptor, which, you know, some people really like Ego Raptor still. And don't forget, he caked his pants a couple times in the past. Remember when people thought Anthem was going to bury this game? I mean, Anthem is an idea that, you know, I've played Anthem, and there are aspects of it that are really, really good.
He's regenerating?
Aspects. It's not a great game. Okay, there we go. The game's gonna pull me out.
We can't move. We have to go now.
Anthem has the greatest opportunity to be an Iron Man game, but it's not, and it also won't ever be because EA doesn't have that license. EA should outsource. Spuds of Ginger? Nope. Nope. I can admit I am not of the red-headed variety. Good night, NyQuil's calling my name. Take it easy, Caitlin. I sound black? I don't think that. No, I am pale. I am pale white. Dark brown hair? Yes. Blue eyes as well. I think with this, by the way, once we go to Aaron, I'm going to once we go to Aaron, figure out what I get from this. Probably gonna head out for the night. What if all of us work together in a Google Doc, try to sketch what we think Fuzz looks like? It won't be right. Neck beard? Nope. Shave every day. The day EA gets to make Marvel or DC games, the day entertainment dies. I mean, you're right. Facial hair, slight sideburns, but outside of that, nothing. I shave every day. That's why if Dollar Shave Club is listening, you know, I'd like a phone call. Glasses, I should wear them, but I don't, because I'm an obnoxious asshole. I am, I'm one of those people that I should wear my glasses more often, but I don't. 85, I'm gonna infuse that. Thick legs? Not really. EA can redeem itself with Skate 4? Fuck yes, it could. EA, if one of your employees at your slave farm is listening, please make Skate 4. Throw that up there. What size butt? I can fill out a pair of jeans, but if you're asking me what size my ass is, I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask about my own ass, thank you. It's like, no. I'm gonna go quickly hit air some more. No. Wait, is she in the tower now? Why was there not a marker for Eris? Do I work out? I should. I need to. You know, there's no marker for Eris anymore. On a scale of 1 to Chad, what would you say? I'd say maybe like I'd say maybe like a 5. You know, I need to work on shit like that. Do you partake in the devil's lettuce? Every once in a while. Just kidding, I think Fuzz is one of those secretly hot guys who hides under hoodie. No. And gamer, I think it is. Okay. Where the fuck is Eris? Is she... Is she literally inside here? I missed Vertigo. They're good comics did in years ago. Yeah. Cool sounding voice. If you have to edit it all the time, you'd hate it. My opinion on my voice. Okay, so Eris decided, hey, I'm just gonna go in this awful place of a shit show.
Please, leave me alone.
Do radio. I got a face for radio. That's my joke.
No, wait. Don't leave.
You a really good singer? No. I cannot hold a tune in a bucket. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Give memorabilia to Eris.
Eris, we found something that we believe should be yours.
It's Sai's necklace. I'd recognize her craftsmanship anywhere.
It's the Velvet Room.
Taught me how to use a knife to carve beads. Perhaps.
Sound to be orgasmic? I don't think so.
Thank you.
Oh, you're fine, Comfort. Okay. So, what's this quest step do? From me chest to me overlook me enduring abyss. Oh. Oh shit, it's right here. Oh, fuck. Okay. What is this gun? I'm gonna... actually... Oh. Let's see here. Got it for Velvet Room Honey when I have money. It's pretty good. The only problem I have with it's the only negative, but the large is very long, so I had to cuff the wrist area because it is incredibly long. Armor piercing. Okay. The Claw is a really fucking cool dude. I've known him for a very long time. Ooh. Okay. Medium set should be a problem. Should go longer arms. I wish that worked like that. Symphony of Death. Jeez, there actually is a lot when you get to the end game for this game, finally. Unlike, fuck, I think it was, like, the base game of Destiny 2, its in-game sucks. Okay, so, that could help with crawling closer to Sonic Stream. I'm gonna put a ring on you and Claw. I don't know about that one, Chief. You can put a ring on Claw. In fact, I'm pretty sure he'd like that. Alright, we're gonna... tell you what, we're gonna just go like this. We're just gonna teleport up here, and then we're gonna end the stream soon. So that was about a couple hours of Destiny for everybody. So I'm gonna talk to everyone, hopefully, Sunday. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do for that, and then I'm gonna start recording and editing the video soon. Will be a Trinity. I haven't played a good game in a while, but I like flying angry females with sharp objects. Oh. By the way, this game does run really, like, amazingly well with mouse and keyboard. I dialed any of my arm to Claw. I think he would like that. Probably not the you dying part, but the donation, he'd be a fan of. Alright, everybody. This is gonna be the end of the stream for tonight, because I gotta make a phone call, and then I gotta pass out. So, but I like how this guy's name was Banger, I hardly knew her. Have a good night, everybody. Take it easy. I finally got over a little bit of writer's block, so we will have new videos soon, and for everybody who's a Patreon, pay thing, there'll be something soon, I promise. There will be something soon. Need to GoFundMe get Claw Bionic Arm? I agree. Anyways, good night, everybody. Take it easy. I'm doing this to motion like I'm talking. Have a good night, and see ya.